Hi everybody, welcome to week 3 in Financial Crimes 1. This is Professor Dunaway. I am going to be posting this week 3 video a bit early because I am going to be traveling out of the country for a few days. And while I think I'll be able to access things from the hotel, I didn't want to risk it. So I am back Monday evening. So next week will be fine. It's just the weekend that could be a little sketchy. So I wanted to get the video posted. Um, so if there is a delay with you hearing from me, that is why. So week 2, you learned about money laundering. We started our discussion of money laundering. So let's click into the objectives. So at the end of week 2, you should now be able to define and discuss the definitions of money laundering and compliance, along with the stages and processes of money laundering. You also should be able to identify the national, regional, international, and institutional initiatives against money laundering and other financial crimes. And then finally, you should be able to evaluate the effectiveness of these initiatives and the criteria for the evaluation of the effectiveness. All right, so last week there were 5 PDFs that we wanted you to read, and then Dr. Monroe posted 4 videos as well. So hopefully you had a chance to review all of that. This week, as I mentioned, is the money laundering, the discussion continues. So if we look into the learning objectives for week 3, by the end of the week, you'll be able to evaluate Richard Gordon's arguments on the effectiveness of the current anti-money laundering regime, and then you'll be able to critique the criteria that Gordon used in his arguments and his proposed solutions, and also the probable effectiveness. So there are 2 articles. Then there's also, my internet is horrible tonight, so I'm not going to click into the reading, but once you click into the week 3 reading, you'll see that there's 2 PDFs, 2 articles, and then there's a reading in Lexis. So the citation in Lexis is there. So you just simply need to copy and paste that into Lexis and the reading will come up. If you have any questions about that, let me know, but you should be able to easily find that. And then Dr. Monroe posted 4 videos for you to take a look at. Again, this week, you'll see it's information growth and money laundering, principles of modeling money laundering behavior per transaction monitoring. The 3rd video is the risk-based approach to anti-money laundering. And then finally, Richard Gordon and the effectiveness of the AML regimes. And then next week, week 4, we will turn our discussion topic to terrorist financing. So, and then just a reminder, your first assignment is due at the end of week 3. So it's due the 28th of July. By 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. And again, look at your syllabus for the extension policy, but if you need an extension, you must contact me prior to Sunday. So it was prior to the due date. So, you can contact me up to the Saturday that it's due asking for an extension. And then please be sure, actually, let me click into this real quick. I'm going to click into the assignment. Just if you've had me before, you know how much I hate seeing students lose points over things that can be avoidable. So you'll see it's worth 250 points due the end of week 3. It's a 5-page requirement, and that does not include footnotes. So when you're reviewing to see whether it's long enough, make sure that you're not including your footnotes as you're looking at it. So it's best to go over than go under. And then just make sure, you'll see there's several questions here, so make sure that your paper discusses all of the things that we're asking for. You will lose points if it does not. You will lose points if you don't have the 5 pages. So again, be sure that you have all of that stuff. I did grade your discussion forum posts for week 1 because week 2 they aren't due yet. But so week 1, everyone for the most part did a great job. I would say the main reasons for people losing points were posting late or not having enough comments to other students. Again, there's no minimum, but you must have more than one. So as long as you've had more than one, you're good. So you must have your initial post and then multiple comments to other students. So this week you want to post the discussion forum, do the reading, including going to grab that one reading in Lexis, watch the videos, and then optional office hours this week are again with Dr. Monroe on Tuesday evening at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And I think that's it. So again, email me if you have any questions. Otherwise, I hope you all have a great week, and I will be in touch with you next week. Thanks, everybody.